That was the Churban Beis HaMikdash. So we don't build the Beis HaMikdash by getting rid of mosques. That will happen when that is supposed to happen. We don't get rid of the base. We don't bring the Beis HaMikdash by physical construction. But we build the Beis HaMikdash by making our hearts and our soul pure, making ourselves holy, making ourselves a sanctuary. You know, as the song goes, which are very, very famous words from the Sefer Haredim, Rabbi Elazar Askari, Bilvavi Mishkan Evya. I build a sanctuary for Hashem in my heart. And that is how we build the Beis HaMikdash. So what would that mean more specifically? Well, of course, the Kotzker Rebbe once said a beautiful thought. He just said that where does God live? So somebody answered, well, God lives everywhere. So the Kotzker Rebbe said, well, that's not 100% right. God lives wherever he is welcomed. So God is a very unassuming guest, so to speak. If you don't want him, he kind of, goes away. You want him, he comes. So step one to bringing Hashem into our heart is simply the idea of wanting Hashem to be in our heart. It's very, very interesting. Everyone knows the well-known Gemara that Moshiach is born on Tisha B'Av. There's an explanation from the Maharal who gives a symbolic understanding of this. It is not referring necessarily to the birthday of Moshiach. Moshiach might be born, any day of the year. But it means the following. It says that the spiritual power that brings Moshiach into the world is the degree of yearning for Geula that we experience on Tisha B'Av. The stronger, the more redemption is going to happen. Rav Hutner was once asked. Rav Hutner was the Rosh Yeshiva of Chaim Berlin in New York for many, many years. And then the Seif Yamav he came to Eretz Yisrael. And he was once asked by somebody, is there anything that he missed about Chutz La'aretz? Someone asked, what do you miss about New York? So he didn't say better pizza places or whatever it would be. He said there is one big thing he misses about Chutz La'aretz, and that is the yearning to live in Eretz Yisrael. And I think in many ways, Olim can understand the profundity of that comment. The saying in English, absence makes the heart grow fonder, is a very, very true sentiment regarding Eretz Yisrael in many ways. When we're not here, there is yearning, there is passion, there is desire. And that in turn creates a certain intensity of love that, strangely enough, we don't have when we're here. Here we either take it for granted, at best, at worst, we're filled with different complaints, different resentments. In fact, I've heard over and over from a number of people that before they made Aliyah, they felt every Jew has to live in Israel. After they make Aliyah, they say, well, I no longer push it to the same degree. There are actually reasons for that as well. But the point basically is that it's a paradox of human nature that sometimes the most intense love and yearning comes when there's an absence. And therefore, in many, many ways, if other Chagim are a celebration of our closeness to God, this is a period of time when we become aware of our distance from God. But in that distance, there's the generation of an intense love and yearning, not only on our side, but on Kadosh Baruch Hu's side as well. And therefore, it is through the distance that there is a closeness, an unbelievable closeness. It is the closeness of the pain of distance. And the Maharal says, that is the meaning of the idea that Moshiach is born on Tisha B'Av. It is that yearning.